Basically, this is a resolution. It's a working document that Reuters apparently got a glimpse of, and in it, they saw that the French were asking for, in the Security Council resolution, 15 days for the Syrians to divulge all their chemical weapon sites and locations. And also, a part of it would be this threat of force, this idea that if there's noncompliance with the UN resolution, that Chapter 7 of the UN Charter could be invoked, which allows for the use of force. Now, it's not clear that any of this will be in the final resolution that ends up on the Security Council table, or maybe may end up on the Security Council. I mean, this is basically negotiating that's going on here. We're seeing real-time negotiating, and you don't start off with your weakest position. You start off with your strongest position. The French yesterday released this 5-point resolution that they said they were going to ask for, which included a lot of things that probably the Russians wouldn't go for. For example, assigning blame to the Syrian regime for the chemical weapons attack on August 21st, John.
Okay, Jim. Now, if nothing else, the French president must be relieved that everyone is now talking diplomacy, not military strike.
I think that's true, John. I mean, you know, the fact is that President Hollande, just like President Obama, came into this with the idea that a political solution would be better than any kind of military solution. So I think from the French point of view, yes, that if they can come to some kind of political solution, that's better. And public opinion here is very similar to what you see in the United States. It's only about 1/3 of the French would support military action in Syria. So it would be a very unpopular thing for the president to do. He can do it. He has a lot more leeway in terms of his military muscle, his ability to command forces without going to the parliament and whatnot than the American president does. But in fact, it would be a very unpopular thing if he were to go ahead with military action.